Hey everybody, and welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of us, we are going to be taking a look at the Steel Will Scylla. This is, I'm going to say it is a trippy knife. Sorry, cleaning off the blade a little bit here. I believe this was actually meant to be a front flipper, but we have some thumb studs on here, which is just a trip. This knife in itself is different. It is trippy. It was not what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's just, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's cool. It's very cool. And the different is what makes it cool. You do have a D2 satin drop point blade on this. Very interesting shape, but love it. It's very cool. On here, you are looking at the milled G10 handles. It is a liner lock. The cool thing on this, and I don't know actually if it comes in other colors, is the backspacer. You have got this aluminum backspacer, which kind of gives it that little splash of color, and I really like that. And the backspacer does have a room for a lanyard there. Now, it's not a deep carry pocket clip at all, and it is tip up. But here is the beautiful thing, the thing that I really like, and that jimping is a little bit sharp on there. So most knives that you get, your pocket clip goes straight down. So it does allow you to switch your pocket clip. However, there are some knives that you get that you can not switch the pocket clip, even though it does allow you to on the other side. What I like about this knife is they actually provide you the pocket clip for left-handed carry. So for all my lefties out there, woohoo, this is one that you can get, comes with the pocket clip, can be a right hand or left hand carry, which is awesome. So again, you've got a knife that's going to give you a little bit of splash of color. You got that blue aluminum backspacer in there. You have a super interesting design. I mean, I'm really not sure what I would even call this design. It's a front flipper thumb stud, front thumb, I don't even know. We're not even going to go there. I don't know what I'd call it, but it's interesting. When it's open, it's just got a beautiful flow to it. And it's something I find very pleasing to the eye. It's really different, but for some reason, it just really works. Now, when the first time I saw this, I thought it was super ugly. I could not stand it. I thought, ugh, there is no way. But it's grown on me. It really has. And it's been, you know, a really great knife to have. Came out of the box super sharp. We've used it to cut a ton of cardboard right now. And it is still super, super sharp. You know, fairly thin behind the edge. And now you can see my fingerprints on it. Fairly thin behind the edge, which is going to keep it sharp, which is wonderful. I love that. You kind of almost have a chamfered edging around here. It's very smooth, very soft. I do love that. Yeah, the look of it is, you know, and even like this, it's kind of, I just want to call it weird. I don't know. There's something about it that just makes it weird, but it works. And that's what really tripped me out about it. And I think that's what really kind of drew me to it. And why I liked it so much is it's different. It's not something you see every day. It's really different in the knife world. And I like that. I like different. All right. So if we take some specs here, we are looking at just over a 3-inch, almost just shy of a 3.5-inch blade on this. I mean, literally. Your handle length is going to be about 4, just shy of 4 1/4, or if we close it, yeah. Now if we close it, you are going to be just over 4 1/4. So, you know, it's a good size knife. Now open overall, your open is going to be 7.72. I would call this a larger knife. Now, we will compare this to my Ontario rat, my Ontario custom rat. We'll get to this one later on in our review. I just received this one as a gift, and holy moly, because I can't say the other word I want to say. just gorgeous. But that's a little bit of a size comparison for you. So being that this still is a very hefty blade, I wouldn't necessarily call this a large knife. I would call it a medium to large, whereas the rat I would definitely call a large knife. Look at that. Is this not gorgeous? Again, you guys are gonna see a quick review on this. Just beautiful. Okay, but that's not what we're doing. We're taking a look at this steel wheel here. Yeah, so for the price, I think this would be a budget one that I think is definitely worth it. Again, it's $69.99. I don't know if I told you guys, it's almost 4.5 ounces. I don't want to drop that information and not give it to you. You know, the fact that you get the extra pocket clip with it, so you can be a right hand or left hand, I think that's pretty awesome. A lot of times you don't get that. You have to actually go buy your own. So that in itself is a plus. I love the uniqueness now. You know, the flow of the knife, it just works for me. I think it looks really good. Again, this way, you know, it looks odd. It looks different when it is like this, when it is closed. But like I said, that's kind of what drew me to it. It's just, you know, it's a different knife, and it's flipping it is, you know, you got to flip it in the right spot because it is, and you have to watch because you can actually pinch yourself on that. So when you are flipping it, you can definitely get a bit of finger in there. And I have gotten it stuck a little bit of a pinch, but you know what? It's worth it because like I said, I mean, it's such a different knife, and it's kind of a talk piece, you know? So yeah, another one I definitely like, I would recommend. I would love to see if there is different colors for the backspacer, or maybe an aftermarket, so I can have different pops of color on my knife at different times. And yeah, definitely one that's a yes. 2 thumbs up. Woo! All right, you guys, thank you again so much for joining me. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here all the time. If you haven't checked out any other videos, you know, take a second. Go ahead and check those out. While you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button. It does help the channel. And if you have any comments or questions, leave it down in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.